The prospect of strengthening the economic governance of the Eurozone and the future of the democratic awakening in the Arab world were at the core of the debate of the EPP family here in Marseille, France. In this report, along with my colleague Gemma Slaymaker, we will bring you a concise resume of the debates. But Gemma, let's start with a hot potato, the debt crisis in the Eurozone.
Indeed, Theo, the EPP leaders met here for their party congress and decided to back the Sarkozy-Merkel proposals, which would see more economic governance and tighter budgetary discipline in the Eurozone. The leaders of the largest political family in Europe gathered to show their commitment to provide a comprehensive and global response to the debt crisis. 16 prime ministers and 74 party leaders from all over Europe joined the host, French President Nicolas Sarkozy, to discuss and approve the party documents, which will form the political guidelines to shape the future of the Union and the Euro. However, one aspect of the economic policy is economic growth and the defence and promotion of the social market economy, which is the landmark and political value of the EPP. We spoke to the EPP's Secretary-General, Antonio López-Istúriz, who explained the documents and the resolutions adopted by the Congress.
What we're trying to build is now the basis of a new Europe. It means a basis for new employment hopes for the people. We are caring for that. There is a real problem of employment all around Europe. There is a fantastic document produced by the French Minister of Labour, Xavier Bertrand, which has a very good social basis, which is also the belief of the European People's Party. We believe in the social market economy, and we are building over that.
Talking about the Franco-German proposal to tighten controls on national budgetary policies, Mr. López-Istúriz was clear that it's all about knowing what's going on in the national budgets.
We want to have real good information about what's going on in the national economies. This is not an intervention. This is not an interventionist policy. It's just to have the real picture. We want to avoid situations that were created, with the government of Papandreou in Greece. There was not a real picture of what was going on. It was a whole surprise for the European Union. Now, with the European semester, now the Commission has the right to control and to see what's going on. So, in order to avoid future problems and to give guarantees not only to the markets but also to countries outside the European Union which rely very much in the transatlantic relation, for example in economics like the United States or China, we have to be reliable also partners in this globalized world and we have to give them guarantees.
The study days opened with speeches of EPP Group President Joseph Daul and EPP Party President Wilfried Martens, who introduced the participants to the main issue of the meeting, the Arab Spring, the democratic awakening in the Mediterranean and the European Union. Ioannis Kassoulides, Vice Chairman of the EPP Group and spokesperson of the Group on Foreign Affairs, underlined that the Arab Spring is not over and we have to monitor the situation.
The epilogue of the Arab Spring is not yet known. Certain principles concerning the EPP and its values have to prevail. First of all, we support the democratic process. If this does not apply at the end of the day, then we say that we shall have to be very strict on the necessity for democracy, rule of law, independent judiciary and good governance. Secondly, we need to see through the Union for the Mediterranean how do we come in assistance of building the institutions of democracy.
The danger of Islamism is still present, but according to Mr. Kassoulides, a moderate version of Islamism should be respectful of democratic values.
We shall have to see how they are going. How do they understand the compatibility between democracy and Islamist political ideology? If they remain within the democratic process, it's not alarming at all, it's fine.
One of the prominent speakers in debate was the Secretary-General of the Union for Mediterranean, Youssef Amrani, who analyzed the situation in the Arab world and the action undertaken to foster stability and boost economic development in the region.
Now we also want Europe to help, to support this democratic transition through this project, but also to other mechanisms and tools like financing the development of these countries. We have one big project called the desalinization of a plant in Gaza, in Palestine. This is one project. We have other projects containing the transport in the Maghreb region and railway transport. And we're working also on some maritime and solar. And the most important today is the solar energy.
The decisions of the EPP Congress and the study days mark an important step forward in promoting solid economic governance in the European Union, and they will guide the policy making of the party and the group of the EPP in the European Parliament.
And don't forget, for more information on our policies, please visit our website eppgroup.eu. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.